Hangs Simon Brown. Good left hand by Norris. And Santana looking to take advantage.
Santana stunned him a little bit, but
He's hurt. Santana goes down on his back.
He hit him in the back of the head. He hit him in the back of the head, and I think we're gonna have a problem with disqualification possible.
He's called the doctor.
Mitch Halpern has summoned the physician into the ring.
Well, here you can see him. He's backing up to the ropes. I thought Terry got caught with a little bit of a good right hand, and now his back is totally to him. And he hit him. It actually doesn't look like it was that bad, but he hit him right in the back of the neck, base of the skull. I think Santana was going to lose anyway, but certainly not this way.
You see the timeout indication by Mitch Halpern. Fans are trying to urge Santana to his feet.
The doctor, instead of trying to examine him and find out neurologically, is there anything wrong with him? They haven't looked in his eyes. They haven't done anything. He's trying to talk him into getting up.
The big picture. He has been down, Ferdy, over 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's all the more reason to give this guy emergency care. This guy could be hurt, and nobody's looking at him.
Right, forget the fight.
That's a piece of meat here all of a sudden.
And understandably, off to my right, Ferdy is beside himself. Now, finally, Mitch Halpern is waving it off. And now they've got to get Santana some help.
The doctor says the fighter unable to continue. Referee declares him to go down due to a foul. The winner by way of disqualification, Luis Cucuso Santana.
More than halfway into round 4. And you know, Riddick Bowe is not bending his knees inside. Now he hurt Mathis with that right hand. That was a terrific right hand, and Buster is flat-footed at the moment, ducking and slipping.
Bowe has missed 7 straight big shots. And then he knocked him down while he was down. And he could get penalized for that if the referee won. He was on one knee. The fight could be over.
Mercati is stopping the fight. Now it remains to be seen what decision Mercati's going to make here.
You can see Bowe landing some fairly solid punches. And then Mathis was down on his knee. He was down at least 2-3 seconds, Jim, before. And Riddick Bowe just looked at him down on his knee and nailed him.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Convention Center here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, an intentional foul sustained to Principal Buster Mathis Jr. Therefore, the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board declares this bout a no contest. A no contest.
The fight, the winner in the blue corner, Andrew Penn, by disqualification.
In Luis Franco, that was on Showbox, controversial bout, if you will, and you know he went on record saying that after that fight I had to cut out a lot of the nonsense. Oh, that's a left right there, and you know what?
Wait a second, I don't know what...
No, that's not a knockout. That's going to get disqualification because he slipped? No, absolutely not. Let's hold the phone. I thought it was a cheap shot.
Oh, look at, you can see it on the replay. It's brutal.
The slip, now he gets up. Look, and Estevez is saying, hold on a second. He came out of nowhere. You got to call it the way you see it, Ron. That was a cheap shot.
The result of this bout, at 50 seconds of the first round, the winner by disqualification, Mike Oliver, and the new NABA.
Well, that's an interesting turn of events, and you've got a really unhappy crowd.
precision right there in the part of Jean Pascal. And that right hand drops him. As the referee was trying to separate him, and that was a right hand. That reminded me of the Marcus punch against Pacquiao.
Well, Belmonte might be out. He hasn't moved.
That was just like the punch against Pacquiao and Marcus. It was over the top on the right hand. But again,
this was called a foul, though.
It's a foul.
All right, let's go. Get up.
Okay, so you're going to see the referee stepping in front of him. And you see the referee right there. Now, as he's trying to get in, what's the right hand?
Now, it has been called a foul. The question now, Benny, is this called a no contest or is this a disqualification? Does Belmonte get the win here?
And again, there you get the replay here. Now, watch the referee try to get in there. And watch the right hand. As the right hand is freed up, right there, it comes over. Roberto Belmonte has not moved. He has remained right there. Now they're talking to him through the interpreter.
Must be the gloves.
The daughter of his promoter.
You know, when you go back and look at that shot, it didn't seem like that harmful of a shot.
I don't even know if the guy's really hurt. But
you look at the eyes, and the eyes don't lie. Watch those eyes roll back.
guy went down from a jab already.
We just overheard Michael Griffin say, I don't even know if the guy's really hurt. What needs to be determined here is whether or not the foul was intentional. But if they determine that it wasn't, then this just gets thrown out. It was the technical draw.
But you know what this guy just came over? He just come over. He said, nowhere will you win. That's a disqualification. They fucking came over here to try to get win on a fucking disqualification. That's exactly what European fucking soccer fucking dive.
Okay, well, the first thing is I've been at a lot of fights where fighters have been injured, and if he was truly injured, the trauma specialist would not have left him. He would have been over him constantly. As it is, the trainer's down there talking to the paramedic. The doctor has got out in disgust.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is stopped at 2 minutes and 29 seconds of the second round. After an unintentional foul, this bout is a no contest.
Norris has had trouble not doing that in some fights here. This fight is simply right for the taking. Anytime he wants, if he puts the pressure on.
Final seconds of round 3. And they fight after the bell, and Terry Norris may have just got himself disqualified again. The round was over. I do not believe what I am seeing here.
That is incredible for 2 fights in a row.
Luis Santana has just been knocked out by an illegal punch after the bell, clearly after the bell, and deja vu, Dave Bontempo. There's Luis Santana flat on his back, and you know they are going to ask for another disqualification.
What could be going through Terry Norris's mind?
David, is not a loud bell here ringside at Caesars. It is possible that Norris never heard the bell. As soon as Santana, who was getting a talking to from referee Kenny Bayless, came out of that corner, Norris went right to him, threw a right hand, and knocked him out.
Well, then you have a good question. First of all, it didn't appear to bother either fighter in the first couple of rounds. So why should it bother him now? And at the end, the referee should be there.
This happens to be, this is part of the most bizarre happenstance in a 2-fight series between 2 fighters in the whole entire history of the sport of boxing. And that Terry Norris finds himself disqualified again.
5-0 in 12-round fights, but Durrell fought very well in the last few rounds against Froch. See how he does here.
There's a nice body shot by Durrell. One and done. Now he's getting pinned against the ropes. Is Durrell has to be careful.
And Durrell's very smartly holding on the inside. And that's okay, because guess what? Even if they took a point away for holding it at this point in the fight, it wouldn't have hurt him that much.
He lost the point for holding in the Froch fight late in the fight. He slips again.
Oh, that was a foul. That's a foul, and if he's knocked out, Abraham should be disqualified.
Let's see how Cole handles it.
He is knocked out. He's trembling. He's out cold.
I'm getting the doctor up here.
Oh, he's in bad shape. Needs a doctor. Needs a doctor. He's trembling. His leg is shaking.
He got hit hard as he was down. Abraham should be disqualified.
Yes. He is knocked out cold.
Abraham's disqualified.
There's the doctor.
You hit him while he was down.
He is disqualified. The referee just said it. He is disqualified.
He was on one knee.
From the overhead, you can see it. Andre Durrell slips on that. Now, he actually was a slip and a punch. Now he's completely down, and he is nailed by Arthur Abraham. And Lawrence Cole was pretty far away from the action.
But he called it right.
He did call it right.
This remind me of Montel Griffin, Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
You have to disqualify the guy.
Yeah, that's a very good analogy. But the thing is, you hope that Lawrence Cole might have been there to stop it. There's no question he's on the ground, and Abraham should not have thrown that punch.
He was way behind. He was down in the fight. He was frustrated.
What's the right hand? But most of the uppercuts, those are the type of punches that raise the chin of his opponent for the left hook.
That punch was clearly after the bell.
You just can't move around in the last 2 rounds. You gotta throw punches.
More low blows, and now Gaynor fires back himself on target. Norwood goes down immediately. So it's been a battle of low blow punching.
17, 18.
Harold. Now he's going to stop it. Paul Cedars going to stop it.
Bout was over. We didn't get up. We didn't try.
That's an unbelievable ending to this fight. It certainly is. Roberto Duran is one of the greatest lightweights. Big right hand by Jones. Big right hand. And Griffin is hurt. No question about it. Griffin is hurt.
Jones looking to finish. Griffin wobbling a little bit. Jones comes in and lands the right hand lead again. And a couple of left hooks. And Griffin's knee goes down. And Jones lands 2 punches after Griffin's knee was on the canvas. And now Griffin slumps forward. And Tony Perez starts the count.
That was a foul. I don't know if Perez would call it. No question about it. 2 punches while he was down. Not 1, 2.
And the doctors are in there with Montel Griffin, who took those 2 blows with his knees on the canvas. From an accumulation of punishment. Now he's down.
He went down voluntarily. That's why Jones was a little bit mystified. Oh, there's no question that Jones... You remember the Riddick Bowe Mathis fight? When they had plenty of time to set himself and go over to the neutral corner. Now look, he has all the time in the world. He's looking at the guy while he's down. Nails him 2 more punches.
Hard to imagine what Roy was thinking when he fired that.
Being told that Roy Jones is going to be disqualified and will lose his title.
The referee disqualifies the red corner, the winner and new WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, Montel Ice Griffin.
Billy doesn't quite know what to make of Yamaguchi here.
Yamaguchi, they're just slipping out of the ring and everybody's out of their seat, but it was a slip. Oh, hang on, maybe it wasn't a slip.
But Billy's hit him when he's down. The referee's missed that completely.
The fight is over here in the first round. Oh my God. Oh dear. Well, they seem to have lost control here inside the ring. This is not what we need. This is not what we need.
But you know, things like this happen. You just get back up and you know.
Talk us through this.
He's going down. Yeah. It was just a bit of a. You know, it was in the moment. The shot was in the moment. Things like that happen. You know what I mean? I thought. You know, he looked like he was gone there, but. Yeah.
I want your ugly, I want your disease, I want your everything.
as long as it's free. I